Got my 2K stream up. Might as well tune in. Might as well tune in. Already witnessed one classic for today. Oh, I could turn on my light now because my son ain't in here no more. Let's go. Let me go check on them. You tune in yet? This nigga never tune into my shit. That's crazy. What day was your game on? Was it in October or November? I'm getting the league caught up with you. Whew. Say less. I don't know if you noticed that KIP timer is up early. Whew. Close ass game. The Heat look like they nice this year. Gave up a lead in the fourth. To the SARS, brother. Siakam dropped 29. Dang. Dang. Trey Young, 16 and 14. Sheesh. Anthony Simons, 27 off the bench. Good signing, Clippers. How much you give out at Clippers? $3 years? 13 mil a year. They got a steal. Clippers. They got John Collins 3 years and like 16 mil a year. Well, 20 mil a year. Then they got Anthony Simons 3 years at like 12 mil a year. Yeah. Celtics, Suns. Kawhi with another dub. I turned my boy into a vamp life, boy. Used to go to sleep at like 8 o'clock. It's pushing 3 in the morning. You still up. That's crazy. You. 3 in the morning getting RNL games in. Whew, back to back. Let's get it. Let's play until Millstream. Nah, you know when he gonna be on. Ja Morant 4-0. See if he put it into the test against him in Thomas 2-0. Live on my stream. Tune in. I can watch games and shit as I have it. Real. Ja took his first loss to a man. Oof. Let me look at that Warriors game first. Wizards trash. They 0-4 this year. Let's check out this Bucks game. Marcus Smart, 20 points. What? Shut Ja Morant down to 18, 7 for 21. Damn. Blue Ellis at 10. Sheesh. I still ain't see your game. I simmed all these games, trying to get caught up. Jaylen Brown went off for 40, though 39. He stayed playing with Bam Adebayo. He snapping. 6 for 10 from 3, 39, 15 for 22. Derek Lively went off. Russ. Oh shoot, Russ still is 16, 3 and 6. Snapped. He retired. He coming right back. Oh, here go your game. Oh, 2 user games after it. We get caught up to your next one. Warriors, Bucks. Bucks beat the Warriors. Jalen Brown don't even get no fucking extension, bro. What are they talking about? Alright, here go the next user game. Win your next game. Oh, there we go. Oh, whoa. You played that one. Hold on. Hold on. Alright, let's get my game, man. Whew. Banchero, I hate playing this nigga. Cooper Flagg versus Banchero, man.
Starting at power forward, 6'10", number 5.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Here are the starters for Charlotte. Bailey out there with Flagg. Then there's Cade Cunningham. Then it's Sharpe. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Nuggets, Kristaps Porzingis out there with Banchero. Then it's Cason Wallace. Then there's George. And it's Barrett in at the 3 spot. How much tinkering do you think coaches are still doing at this point in the season, Stan?
Well, plenty. Even if you're undefeated, there's always room for improvement, and now is when you want to start to make those adjustments.
Now here's Cunningham. Outside Sharpe. Back to Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. The teardrop, and he lays it in.
And the defense was all over him, but Cunningham shows some toughness inside.
And here's Denver. Now George. Here's Wallace. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Cunningham outside. About a minute played here so far in the first. And they pick up 2.
Well, with the size that Cunningham has, he is a real handful inside.
Pass to Banchero. Porzingis sets a screen. Down low. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Ryan, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Porzingis grabs the board. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Porzingis. George against Cunningham. Banchero the screen. Kicks it out to Barrett. Shoots over Bailey. Barrett can't hit.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And there's the screen. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Flagg missing.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync.
To the paint. Here's Banchero. And the layup is good off the glass.
Nice job by Banchero. He is so aggressive in the paint.
Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball. And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Well, what verticality from Sharpe. Getting airborne and slamming it down.
Pass to Wallace. Denver moving it around. And the bucket is good.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Charlotte trailing. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And stolen by Porzingis. And they're on the run. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
When it comes to attacking the basket, Banchero is one of the most dangerous players in the league.
Here's Cunningham. And a big finish by Robinson.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Barrett passes to Porzingis. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Cunningham with the ball. Guarded now by George. Back to Cunningham. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Cunningham's got 6.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
George sets a screen. Pass to Banchero. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Bailey.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Now here's Sharpe. The D's right on him. Good D by Wallace. Here's George. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. When we talk about Keontae George, what stands out to you the most, Stan?
Good question, B.A. I don't know that I'd pick one area. He's good at a wide variety of things. Can handle the ball, pass it, score it, and that gives you flexibility in terms of the guys you put around him.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Making a change here. Joe's checked in. So for the Hornets. That's good from George.
An intriguing young talent. Georgie's upside as a scorer is especially enticing.
And Grant David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this. Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Here's Hardy. Shot clock at 6. Here's McGrady. No good from outside. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Joe, pass to Banchero, and that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
And here's Ellis. Still without a bucket. McGrady nails it from beyond the arc.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
And Banchero gets it to go.
Well, he obviously came in ready to play, already hitting 4 of his first 5 shots.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Hardy. Pass to McGrady. Let's go with a 3. And Charlotte, another 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Banchero getting it done for the Denver Nuggets. Impacting the game in a number of ways. The man is relentless. We'll be back in a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Denver?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
We've got Achua. Isaiah Joe is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Zaire Williams. And it's Camby in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers to help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." DA, back to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you.
And able to regain the lead there.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Marbury, the pass to Filipowski. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Barnes, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution number 4.
McConnell outside. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Outside Joe. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hornets.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
For the Nuggets, Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Achua. Wallace comes in for Barnes. And it's George in for McConnell. It's Cunningham with a drive. Cornette with the bucket. Now it's a 3-point Hornet lead.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
The Hornets have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. He needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous.
And it's Marbury missing. Denver has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. They get it back. Wallace, the pass to George. The 3 from Banchero. And again, it's Denver missing.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Good on the bucket.
Oh, man.
Second bucket on the night.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Barrett's checked in for Joe. And the Hornets with possession here. 3-point lead. Robinson, a screen on George. Cunningham passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, that's where Cunningham is at his best, operating the pick and roll.
Pass to Camby. Here's Wallace. Drops in the layup for 2. Wallace has got 5 now.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Cade taking it in. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Graham, and his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Barrett's got his first 3 points of the game.
You got to stay right up on Barrett. He's so solid at feeling out the defense and pulling up off the dribbles.
Beasley outside. Back to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. In transition, here they come. Throws it up high. Robinson with a steal. To the inside. And stolen by Banchero. George with it. Now Sharpe defending. George with the bucket.
Wow. Keontae George flashing those handles. Nasty stuff.
Cunningham against Barrett. Cunningham passes to Beasley. Now here's Robinson. George over to help. 3-pointer Sharpe. Rebound by the Nuggets. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now. Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Nuggets making a change here. Porzingis has checked in. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Richards has checked in for Robinson. Filipowski comes in for Edwards. Ellis has checked in for Beasley. And it's Hardy in for Cade Cunningham. Sharpe against Barrett. Ellis outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Buries it from 3.
Well, that's Ellis's role offensively. Most of his shots come from beyond the arc.
George passes to Barrett. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Sharpe against Barrett. Pass to Richards. Here's Hardy. Back to Richards. And he slams it in one-handed.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Wallace, the pass to Barrett. Banchero outside. From the arc. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Here's Hardy. George defending. Back to Ellis. It's Sharpe on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. And Charlotte another 3.
Well, at the arc, Sharpe shoots pretty freely. He has confidence in his shot selection.
Now here's Wallace. Started by Ellis. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen. The Hornets making a switch here. Nuggets trail by 5. From deep, Banchero. Hardy grabs the board. Here's Flagg. 2 on the clock. And it's Filipowski. That time on the assist by Flagg. Filipowski's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets closing closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. And swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime like in the locker room back when you guys were playing?
I would never be checking my stats and figure out if I'm close to a double-double or not. That's something I would never do.
Yeah, he was trying to figure out if he's close to a double-double. He didn't know if it was rebounds and points early or a cheeseburger.
I'm talking about the cheeseburger. What are you talking about, Kitty?
And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the Hornets.
Something my partner will appreciate. These guys are living in the paint, and it's going to be hard to move them out of there, Shaq.
Yeah, that's what we call renters' rights. They are holding that lease, baby.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, BA, you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Here's who Charles Lee is starting in the second half. We've got Mitchell Robinson, Cade Cunningham out there with Sharpe. Then it's Flagg, and it's Bailey in at the 3. That's tipped. To the middle. Here's Cunningham. Oh, using his size. Look at Cunningham.
Cunningham showing his game extends above the rim.
Nuggets trail by 11. George outside. Outside Barrett. Fires at the elbow. Basket's good. Barrett's got 5 now.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Cunningham passes to Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one. And the Nuggets shooting 56% today. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, BA, plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham. Asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for. To be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Back to you guys.
Able to dial it in. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. George, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Flagg, and down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the 3rd quarter.
That doesn't go either for George.
They haven't found their rhythm here in the 3rd, missing 4 of their first 5 attempts.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Sharpe passes to Cunningham. It's Robinson, high post. And a big finish by Robinson.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, This is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Denver. 15-point game. So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And the Hornets making a change here. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. To the wing, right side. Banchero, right side. They kick it out to Porzingis. Misses the three.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Nuggets trail by 15. Grant, looking at Cooper Flagg. His versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite. Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
Charlotte shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he's good on the second. The Nuggets have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. George sets a screen. Outside Porzingis. Oh, KP with the three.
Well, the thing is, you got to be very careful when Porzingis gets that catch-and-shoot game working.
Here's Marbury. George defending. Inside. Here's Camby. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
The sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high-percentage buckets.
Richards with a screen. Here's Marbury. Pass to Bailey. Shot clock at 5. Fires the three. And Camby pulls it down. Nuggets trail by 9. Here's Barrett. Lays it up and banks it in. Barrett's got 7.
They're really working the paint now.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Joe's checked in for the Nuggets. And Charlotte making a change here. Here's McGrady. He's got 6. There's the drive. Pass to Marbury. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Wallace, pass to Camby. Back to Wallace. There's the three. Pure from three-point range. And now just a 4-point Hornet lead.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition takeout. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Porzingis is doubled. Denver needs to get off a shot. Joe. Hornets with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. There's the drive. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
A unicorn out there doing what he does on defense, protecting the paint.
Back to Wallace. For the tie. And it's Marbury with a rebound. Hornets leading by 3. And that one is stuffed right through.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Wallace, left side. Pass to Porzingis. Porzingis sets a screen. Wallace Nails it from 3. Wallace has got 14 points for the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Marbury. Pass to McGrady. From deep three-point range. Joe grabs the miss. Here's Camby for the lead. It doesn't go for him. For 3, Hardy. No good on the buzzer beater. And completes the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. Hornets out in front, up by 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great passer.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. TJ McConnell is out there with Isaiah Joe. Then there's Banchero. Then there's Achua. And it's Camby in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Cunningham passes to Robinson. Got a hand on it. Flagg checked in for Charlotte.
First team down. Charlotte substitution. Number 32. Flagg.
Camby, the pass to Achua. Cunningham against McConnell. Here's Camby. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. And that ties it up.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen. It doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
That free throw good from Cunningham.
Well, it's his heart and leadership that set Cunningham apart. He's never given you less than 100%, and he's always playing to win.
And so McConnell will bring it up for Denver. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Achua finds Banchero. Denver moving it around. Clock at 6. To take the lead. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stretch.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
It's stolen away. And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Achua. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Denver's coach was going over with his team. Coach was blunt with his assistant. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Camby, the pass to Barrett. Here's Camby, covered by Richards. Here's Banchero. Ooh, Banchero getting it done and tight.
An offensive machine. The energy you get from Banchero on that end of the floor is impressive.
Deflected. Outside Joe. To the inside. Camby. And he takes the fantastic lead pass. Up strong for the slam.
Wow, That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's McGrady. And miss after miss right now.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And they're putting together another quality possession. They're taking control of this game.
And if you're going to pull away, now is the time to do it. Time to finish the game strong.
Now let's head over to the sideline for a report on Mitchell Robinson. Allie, what have you heard?
Thanks, guys. I just talked with the Hornets head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. A return to the floor was very 50-50. It's the kind of injury that would sideline many players. Everyone's built a little differently. So, guys, he's going to braid it out.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Yeah, we put so much effort into injury prevention in the NBA, but injuries are still going to happen. That's just the unfortunate part of the game.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. So for the Hornets, Mitchell Robinson comes in for Richards, and Flagg subbed in for Filipowski. Cunningham against George. Pass to McGrady. Takes a three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now Barrett. Here's Banchero. Puts it up from 15. Oh, it's off.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Flagg. Watched by Wallace. Banchero against Sharpe. Knocks it loose. And they get it back. Another chance. Flagg outside. Now Robinson. And again, no good.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Hornets trail by 5. And yes, sir, in stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
Moving the ball for the highest percentage look.
Up top, George. He's watched by Cunningham. Oh, can't hit the jumper.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Porzingis with it. Picked up by Cunningham. He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
An all-rookie selection in 2024, Keontae George is a player with tremendous potential. He's a long combo guard, and I think he's just starting a very long career.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys.
An important shot. Cunningham understands how to come up big for his team.
Denver leading by 3. Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Screen by Robinson. Cunningham drives in. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
I'm pretty sure Cunningham could run this play with his eyes closed. He's so good at getting others set up.
Here's Barrett.
Great job drawing the foul.
Was it a foul?
And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen some.
The previous play is under review.
Even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. There's 48 seconds left to play in the fourth. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Robinson. Oh, some nice teamwork in transition.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch. And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way at this point if they're going to rally back. Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance. But look, he's got to find something easier.
So a close game sees Denver taking this one. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell
Fucking good.